Hello everyone, Alchemist here, and welcome back to Timberborn. Thank you for joining me as we take a ride down to Beaver Town. On the last episode, we got some power production set up and getting us kind of set up ready for the future for a little more infrastructure and stuff like that, which we might get to today. We'll see. Maybe we'll get into a little explosives. But before we get into that, there's a couple little random things I need to get done first, because we have a drought on the horizon. And I just have a feeling it's going to be a really long one. I think the last one was like 18, 19 days. And we have no water in our storages. So I think we should get at least a couple more water pumps just ready to go, just so we can get as much water sucked up before this drought comes as possible. So I'll place on a couple of these. And you already know, high prioritize all of those, please. Alright, and then the next thing, in the last episode we set up these batteries too, as well as our power wheels. I don't think we're going to need these other two. And they just take so many materials to make, and gears and planks and stuff like that, that we don't really have. Mainly the gears. So I'll just pause those for now. I think these three will be more than fine. Even if we expanded our production over here, it should still be fine. But the next thing I was looking at is I was taking a look at our well-being screen, and we just always have this injury one going there. I think it's time to get some medicine for our beaver friends. So I'm going to stick down a little bit of a forester. We'll put it over here. And I will also plant some dandelions, because you need dandelions to make a medicine. And medicine is very important, because then we can get the healer right here. So yeah, we'll get the healer down. Where do I want to put it? I'll probably stick it over here, and I don't feel bad about getting rid of these crops, because we have so many of them. Alright, so they broke those. I will stick the healer right in there. And then I will also need a gathering flag to pick all these dandelions. Look at that little cubby hole right there. We'll sneak it right in there. We'll just set him to do only dandelions. Perfect. So yeah, look at all that stuff built up. But I definitely want to get these water pumps first. Let's get those built up first, my beaver friends. And the next thing I kind of want to get just banged out is we're probably going to want more beavers. Like, we have a lot of... Like, our hauling post isn't even full. And I kind of want to get that filled up. And we're going to have all these other jobs coming too. So I think we should get some more beavers. And we definitely have the food to suffice. It's just water is the only thing I'm a little worried about. We're going to have to see, though. I think we'll be fine. But I'm just going to literally fill this all up. Get a bunch more houses for our beaver friends. And I will stack these up. There we go. Perfect. So they got plenty to build. Not a ton of planks to do it. So I will actually demolish these so we can just steal those planks and kind of repurpose them. Oh, look at that. So they were saying we're full on metal blocks. I just noticed that. So I will have to get down... I'll just get down some of these large piles for the time being. We'll just kind of sneak them in here, wherever we can stick them for now. Because I want to get more of these underground piles, which would really help us, but they take a ton of stuff to build. What do they take? Gears, planks, wood. Yeah, we just don't have all that stuff at the moment. We need to use it for other things. Alright, beaver friends, can we get these done before this drought happens? Because I want to get as much water as I can into the barrels before the drought happens. So please get to work, my friends, please. So with this top layer added here, we're going to be like right around 100 beavers. I don't think we're going to have to go much higher, at least for the near future. So we might as well kind of cap it off here. Get a little roof action. That'll give it more well-being as well. So, yeah, I think we'll do these 3x2s. That looks pretty cool. Yeah, and then we'll do 2x2 on this side. There we go. That looks nice. Alright. So they built the platforms. Can we get the water pumps done, please? And that guy's planting away. Nice. So we're getting dandelions. That's cool, too. We're just missing the logs in here. Why are we missing the logs? Maybe I should just pause one of the builders and get more haulers. Yeah, because I think the haulers will help get the logs out there quicker. And we have so many grilled potatoes at the moment. I might pause potato griller over here. Yeah, because our store... Look, if you look right here, our storage is completely full. So I will pause that. I might also pause one of our carrot farmers. I'm going to pause one of each of these, too. Because we just got to get stuff built up. Alright, they built up all these. Nice. So let's just get them pumping away. Get these barrels as full as we can before this drought starts in a day. We'll probably fill up like one more, which will be, it's better than nothing. Just the more water we have stored, the better. What I'm going to do is I'm going to plug this floodgate up to 3. And I kind of didn't explain this that great in the last episode. Because basically, if you have the floodgate down, you can only set it to 2.5 or to 3, right? But these dams, they basically hold, it's like 0.65 of a tile. So if you see right here, so like I plugged that one up. And this one still hasn't flooded yet. But once we get to like almost 3/4 of a tile, a little less than 3/4, then it'll start to overflow. There we go. So it just literally gives you that extra tiny little bit, and this will all sort itself out eventually. That just kind of happens when you mess with water a little bit, but it'll all sort itself out. But we want to get as much water stored up as possible. Alright, we're getting close to the drought, so I'm just going to raise this too. I might flood some of this, but that's fine, because we'll get as much water as we can stored up. And I'll raise this one too to 3. We'll just get as much water as possible. If this overflows, that's not going to be great, because it'll flood everything. But that's okay. We'll see what happens here. You know what? Our forester friend over here, he already planted all these dandelions, and I don't think we'll need much more than those. But he can still reach all this other space over here, so I might as well throw some other, like, trees down or something. Maybe we'll get maple trees, because eventually we'll be able to get maple syrup, which then we can make maple pastries with, I think. But we'll need to get wheat set up and stuff like that first, but that's okay. We might as well just get this guy planted some trees, get him something else to do. So I'll do that. I think he reached, like, all the way back here. Oh, yeah, it was perfect. Wow. And I will get a lumberjack flag for the time being to cut him. And then once we have the resources to make the tapper shack, we'll get rid of the lumberjack flag and just keep him here just for the maple syrup. Alright, 639 water stored up, which is not a ton. And the drought is going to start. This is when we hope and pray it's not like the longest drought ever. Like 18 days is fine. We can survive the 18 days. Anything over that is a little bit scarier. Alright, let's see. Oh, please, nothing too big. Come on. Don't murder me. Come on. The suspense is killing me. The suspense. Let's see. What do we got? Oh my goodness. 23 days. Ooh, that's long. That's a long drought for not a lot of water stored up. Alright. I will leave all these guys pumping, because water in the barrels is better than water just kind of in our dams, because it doesn't evaporate. So until they get all these barrels filled up, I won't stop these pumps from going. So it looks like that was a good time. Like 0.5 of a day was basically got it like all the way full without it overflowing. Like, look at how full that is. That's like as full as you can get it. Yeah, it's like same with down here. It's like as full as we could have gotten it. And this one, oh, that didn't get as full. Well, that's because I have the dam over here, because it kind of drained out. Alright, and they finished the roofs. So yeah, that's pretty much our apartment complex area finished. I don't know if we're going to add to that much more. We're probably going to have to build like a new one eventually, but that looks pretty good for the time being. That'll get us to almost like 100 beavers, like right around 100. So that's perfect. And the next big project we're going to start doing is we're going to start working towards explosives here. Costs 400 science, 30 metal, 30 planks, 30 gears. Let's do it. We're going to get an explosive factory down. Because the next thing I want to get done is I'm going to kind of redo this area a little bit, rearrange things, make it look a little nicer, make it make a little more sense. But to do that, I think we're going to need some explosives. So let's high prioritize that. Alright, so like I said, I'm going to kind of redo a lot of this area. And I think the first thing to go is this staircase. Because like I said, I don't think we're going to need more batteries over here for a little while. So if I kind of get rid of this staircase and no one can get up here, I think it'll be fine for now. But yeah, the first thing to go is going to be this staircase. Let's get rid of these. And I will just get a temporary power shaft here, just so we can get explosives started. But I'm going to kind of redo this too, this little area. And look at that. Our beaver friend over here has made our first explosive. And actually, that reminds me, our storage is almost full. I love those little indicators. We're going to need to set some of these for storage over here. Where should we set the explosives? We'll put them over here, because we're going to want a lot of them. So I'll give them a big storage. So my plan for this area is going to be to line everything up in a nice grid and get all of our power shafts kind of underneath our road network here. Which is why we're starting to get the explosives, so we can kind of blow it all down a layer and put our power shafts in. Once we get a couple more, then I'll start laying it out. Alright, and I will research the explosives And we'll place down the first one. I think I'm going to want one here because what I'm going to do is slide all these over just because I don't like how it's not in line. And I know it's so OCD'd, I'm sorry, but it's okay. Don't worry. We'll make it work. And I'm going to blow this one up so that way I can get a power shaft underground here. Right there with a platform above it. I'm going to have to be like super careful about how I place all this stuff. Because I don't want to block them off from not being able to get to things and stuff like that. So we're going to have to be really, really careful. And I am going to delete this lumber hut, I think. Yeah, we'll get rid of that. I know none of these are going to work now, but that's okay. And I'm just going to do that because I want to kind of continue these paths, like this way, and then also this way. So I'm going to have to slide both of these over as well, which is why I just put that temporary one there. Yeah, I'll get this path to continue this way, so we'll have like a nice grid set up. And we are going to have to power these again. And how we're going to do that, I think we'll get rid of this one. And put a platform here. With a power shaft turn right here. A high power shaft. A couple regular ones. And how we're going to do this. Oh, we're going to need to blow this one up too. To knock it down a level. So I'll get the explosive placed there. And then what we'll do is I'll get a high power shaft here. And then in this block where the explosive is. And I'll have to swap this one out for a 3-way power shaft right here. Alright, so they got that one placed. We'll detonate that. Get another power shaft. High power shaft. Right there. Just take some gears, but that's okay. We got a little bit of backlog of gears and stuff now. And once they did that one, alright, perfect. I'll delete this, and we'll quickly get a 3-way in. I hope they can reach that. Ooh, they might not be able to. They might not be able to, because I don't think they can reach from diagonals. How should we do that? What's the best way? Well, if I wasn't dumb, I would have waited to place this one down to build that first, but we'll just delete it. That's fine. And oh yeah, someone in the comments said that something with my power shafts was missing, and I looked quick and I didn't even see anything. But I just now noticed what the heck they were talking about. I literally missed this one. This whole row was not even getting used that entire time. Well, thank you for the comment. I really appreciate it. And I'm sorry I didn't kind of catch that sooner, but there we go. Fixed. Alright, and they built that one, so I will get the high power shaft back. There we go. And then I will delete this one, and this one. Alright, get those out of the way. I think I'm going to need to blow up this space, because what I'm going to do is try to run the power shaft under this building. Because like I said, I'm going to slide it over. So I'm going to like slide it over to here. And we'll get the power shaft to run under the building to connect to our road network. So yeah, I'm going to get this one blown out. Right there. Alright, he placed that one, so I'll detonate that. And now this is when it gets a little scary because we're not going to have all this stuff powered. But that's okay, I think. We got 13 explosives. That should be good for now. So what we'll do is we will delete this and this. Yeah. And then I'm going to need another straight power shaft and a platform. And then I'm going to have to blow out this one. Yep. I'm just trying to be super careful because I don't want to get them stuck again. Like, I don't want to get anybody stuck or not be able to reach anything or anything like that. And we place the building here. We're going to have to power it from this side, I think. So I will need to blow up this one, too. And then I'll blow up this. I'll detonate that. And what we're going to do is we're going to get a 3-way right here. With a corner piece right here. And we'll blow up that one. And then we'll get a high power shaft. And another corner right here. So when I move this building over, it'll be able to reach, and then we'll have the one going underneath as well. I think this will work. Yeah, that looks right. That looks right. We're going to start to delete these buildings. No reason having them anymore. Move them all over. The Alchemist way. Here we go, again.
I lift things up and put them down.
OCD, moving things around. Great. Alright, and I'll get these buildings back in. So we will get paper mills back. And I won't place this one yet. Because I'm going to have to get back here, I think. Kind of fix up this whole area. So yeah, I won't do that yet. I don't know what I'm going to do here yet. I know I'm going to... Alright, let's just do it. We're going to have to move these two. Oh, jeez. I'm wasting a little bit of resources, but it'll be better in the long run. Believe me, please. Don't hurt me. So the smelters, we're going to slide them all over. Here we go. And like I said, this will let us continue this path this way. So if we want to keep building more, we can just kind of build it in the same grid, and it'll look super nice. I will have to power all of these from behind. So I think I'm going to have to blow up some of these. Maybe like those two? Actually, no, I won't even need to. Yeah, so let me kind of plan this backside out. If I do a power shaft here, I can just put a, I'll put like a 3-way in. I'll put a 4-way just to kind of future-proof. But I won't build it yet because I want them to reach this one first. And then we'll have to get a straight power shaft. And then we're going to want a platform with a straight power shaft. And then another platform on top of it. So I can continue the path. And this will go under the path. Alright. And then if this building is here, how will this all work? Here, pause that. It's just I don't build it yet. Let me just see what we got here. But we want to connect to the batteries and to the road network. So maybe what I'll do is actually, we're not going to place a straight power shaft here. We're going to do an angled one, or a corner piece one. And then we're going to hope that we have enough dynamite to blow out this whole road here. I think that is less than 15, because all I have is 15 right now. Let's hope. So yeah, we'll get this road out of the way. And then we'll lay down the dynamite here. Because yeah, the power shaft is underneath this part of the building right here. We'll lay down the dynamite. All along there. Nice. I hope that's 15. We'll have to see. Alright, they placed them all down. Perfect. Any beavers in the way? I don't want to blow anybody up. I don't think anybody's in the way. So we can detonate. Alright, and I'll put it back on slow mode so we don't go too crazy here. And then we're going to get... I'll get like a 4-way right here, just to future-proof again, like I said. And we'll do the straight shafts all the way under. Let me pause it really quick. So we'll do it all under. We got to get power. Oh no, these are already powered, so we don't have to worry about that. Those are connected here. Yeah, so all we got to do is connect it to this. And the batteries. Okay, we got to connect to the batteries, actually. Duh. What we'll do, actually, is I will switch this out. And I will put a double platform here. So that way we can put it underneath, just in case I want to put another building here. I was going to just go straight across. Yeah, I was going to go, like blow up this block right here. And then kind of just have the shaft go down and put, like, a 3-way here. But what I'll do instead is I'll delete that, and I'll knock this all down another level. So I will knock this all down another level. And then that way we can have platforms above the power shafts, and then put another building there eventually if we need. So go like that, and then switch this one out for the 3-way. There we go. That's good. Unpause that, and we're going to need to get platforms here for them to walk on. We'll just do to there for now. With some paths. Before I do this, hold on. I was just thinking, maybe. Because right now I have, like, this building powered from this side, right here. But that's kind of taking up space that I could put another building right here. So maybe we power it from, like, over here instead? I feel like that'd almost be easier, because we have this shaft coming down, and we're kind of working on it right now anyways. So what we'll do is I will switch this out for a 3-tall. I will put a 3-way power shaft in on top of it. So that way when we have a building here, it'll be powering the back of it, And we'll have to get, like, temporary in for now, but that's okay. And then we're going to have to move all these over by one, which is okay. Get another high power shaft. Get another platform with the corner piece. And connect all those up. And then up right there with three-way. There we go. So this will be a little better. So that way we can just power this from this side, and then I can eventually delete this and put more buildings over here. Perfect. And I think with this platform layout, they'll be able to reach it all because they can stand here and build these downwards. They can stand here and build those. Yeah, so I'll have to get a little platforms in for them to build everything, but this should be fine. And then once they kind of build up this, I can expand this over. Yeah, there we go. And for this middle area, what I'm thinking is we can have like these kind of buildings here. And then in behind is where I'll power them. So I will start laying out a little strip of dynamite right here. Blow that all up. And I don't need all these yet, so I will pause them for now. Oh, and we're going to have to switch this one out to a three-way, so we'll do that before they build anything crazy over here. Yeah, we'll do a three-way right here. So it goes this way, and then it'll also come this way. Perfect. Oh, alright. And we dried up over here, so we're going to let a little bit of water through. Alright, there we go. So we'll just do that. Just get a little bit of water in there. And then all these pumps have stopped working as well, so we'll start letting water through here. So our barrels, they're almost full, but not fully full. And we are producing medicine as well. So our well-being has gone up tremendously. We're above that 15 threshold. We were kind of stuck it there. But now we're above the 15, which means our beavers are super beavers now. We got up to that 40% life expectancy, 40% working speed, 15% moving speed. So the next tier we're going to get to would be 20s. Yeah, tier 20, which is going to be a little far off, but I think I have a plan on how we can get that sooner than later. Alright, I've completely emptied our floodgate over here, which is a lot. That's like all our water gone, but there is a lot of water in here, and we do have these barrels pretty filled up. And this still has a lot of water in it too, so worst case I can let all this water out and overflow down to here too, which is good. Well, I need to set a storage for the medicine too. Gears we got. Maybe we can just put the medicine in these. I don't think we'll use it. I don't think we'll be storing a ton of it. Is there not storage for the medicine? Am I going crazy? Oh, it's stored in barrels. Oh, geez. All right. That makes sense, I guess. Okay. I was like sitting here looking for the medicine in this stupid window for so long. Wow. All right. I didn't know that. Learned something new today. So store the medicine in the barrels, ESA. Then I'll get a couple small barrels somewhere. I don't know where I'm going to put them. Get some temporary little small barrels for the medicine over here. It kind of sucks right now. We're at the whim of the wind because our batteries are not connected to our system, and we need planks to connect it back up, but our planks aren't connected to the batteries, so we're only getting planks when the wind's being produced, which kind of stinks. Alright, and our beaver friend has built the last one, so now our batteries are connected back up to our grid. Perfect, that's awesome. And they finished up back here as well, so we're starting to make more explosives. Let's go, we love explosives. Alright, now that we got that crazy stuff built, I will start getting some more lumber mills going. Because I'm going to have to move these. I don't think we're going to want those anymore. Like I said, I don't know how we're going to connect those easily. And I think we could better use this area. So I will just delete these. And I'm going to switch, just to make my OCD happy, I'm going to switch this lumber mill out for a plank, or for a gear workshop. Which will be cool. And I will just get rid of this because this was so ugly and it was just making me sad. And we'll get the paths connected back up. There we go. It looks a lot less ugly again now. There we go. And what I think we're going to do with this little space is we might as well get some of these monuments here. This one takes 400 planks, which we're not ready for yet. This laborer monument only takes 200 wood. And I think we'll get that. I'll unlock it. How far does it reach? Oh, yeah. So if we put it right here, I think it'll reach all these houses. That's pretty cool. Because I'm pretty sure it affects the houses. I'm pretty sure. Not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so we'll get that right there. And we even have more room to put a little couple cute bushes or something right here. What could we put there? Let me get it down to lower speed. What could we put there? Decorations? We got the shrubs, we got bench. Not a ton of stuff. Beaver statue? That takes 10 planks. Why? What the heck? Scarecrow? Some paper? I mean, we can get those. How, 200 science? Yeah, screw it. How far does that reach? Not very far. But it's better than nothing. And we'll see what the beaver statue looks like, too. That also doesn't reach very far. That's okay. So yeah, we'll just put down some of these. Might as well. So I'll put down that one first. And then once I build that one, I'll start putting the next ones down. Or I can place them all, I guess, and just pause them. We'll just do like every other. That might look fine. Yeah, it'll be fine. And I'm pretty sure this Flame of Progress, which I don't want to unlock yet, it's 3,000 science, it's quite a bit. I'm pretty sure it's also a 2x2 though, so I can just stick it right next to this one. That'll be cool. Use this area to get a little more well-being. But this should give us a ton of well-being. I'm pretty sure these monuments do a ton of stuff. Alright, and they did place all these down, so I will blow these up. Boom, bang, boom, bomb, bing. That was a slow blow up. And what we'll do is we will start planning out this area. I'll pause it really quick. So if I get a couple straight power shafts and then a high power shaft with a platform, I will knock this all back one actually. I'll put the high power shaft here instead. And then I'll put the platform here. And what we'll do is we will get a 4-way. There we go. So that'll power these buildings. And then I'll get another straight power shaft, or high power shaft to come down. And that straight power shaft will come underneath the path right here, which will power any buildings we want to put on this side. That looks nice. That looks nice. They might not be able to reach this yet, so... Yeah, I don't think they'll be able to reach this one, so we'll have to put the platform... a platform in, and then get rid of it. That's okay. I'll put down another plank workshop over here. How are they doing on this? Getting there. I'm pretty sad for all our beavers on this side of the houses, because these guys are getting reached by most of the stuff. They're getting reached by the bushes, all these statues. But I did just see this little ledge here, so I'll be able to sneak some stuff in there eventually, which is pretty cool. Put a couple statues and shrubs around there, so that way all these guys get some more well-being as well. That just kind of leaves these back ones. I don't know how we're going to do that, but we'll figure it out eventually. And we are probably going to want to just continue this shaft across the road here, so I might as well just start laying down these explosives. Probably to here. Yeah, that looks right. And our medicine is already full. Look at that, 100. Yeah, these don't store a lot. I forgot about that. But I don't really want to build a... what do they call them? The medium tank yet, because that takes gears. I mean, we have 91 gears. I guess I should just bite the bullet and do it. Of course, I did just place these down, and that's a good spot to put in a medium tank. Oh, my poor brain. Makes no sense sometimes. I'm just going to temporarily put the medicine storage here. That's fine. Alright, and they finished this. So all this is up and running now, which is awesome. Which is really awesome. And they put down these. They'll detonate those. Get those out of the way. And we'll get rid of this path. And put another dynamite there. So we can run our power shaft underneath the road. And we're going to want to get probably more explosives, because I have some plans for explosives in the near future. I will just knock down another explosive factory right there. And we'll get all these lumber mills up and running as well.
Wow.
Oh, and they finished our labor monument and that little scarecrow over here. So that's reaching everybody. Let's see what that's doing to our well-being. Where is it? Labor monument. Plus 1.8 right now. It's only at 60. I think that might keep going up as more people kind of walk through the area. But our scarecrow's done too. Does the scarecrow do anything? It's only doing nothing right now. Only affected 3 people so far. That's okay. It'll get there. It'll get there. I think they just finished it, so that's probably why. So we can blow that up. And we can run our power shafts underneath the road. Might as well just do a 4-way here to future-proof. And I won't build any of these yet. But we'll get that 4-way in so we get our path back. And we're going to have to power up this other explosive factory, so we're going to probably want to go underneath this path right here. So I'll start blowing some stuff up. Probably what we're going to do is we're going to get a high power shaft there with a platform. And I guess we'll just future-proof again, make sure. We'll put a 3-way right here. So that's powered, and then if anything goes over here, we can get that powered too. Alright, I will pause this explosive factory, because I don't think they'll be able to reach this 3-way power shaft right here from the bottom up, so they'll have to build it from the top first. But once I get that built, then I can build this. Look at that, 19 well-being already. Wow. Where are we at here? Labor monument. Plus 3? Oh, wow. Plus 3 just for that labor monument. So yeah, we're going to get up to that 20 well-being mark. Right here. And get up to 60% working speed. That's awesome. Right now we have 11 unemployed beavers. Which sounds like a bad thing, but that's a great thing. Because that means we got plenty of room to put in more buildings. Get everybody working. Look at that. We got 2 hauling posts filled up. So we got 11 unemployed. So that'll be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we'll still have 4 more unemployed beavers. Maybe I want to get another hauling post sooner than later. We still have 3 open beds as well. Huh. Maybe not. I don't know. Because we still have these farms. Yeah, so I won't get another hauling post. Because we still have these farms that need to get worked. And this potato. This grill right here too. So we'll kind of let them just chill, those unemployed guys. And I am going to want tons of explosives. And I do want this all to look nice. So I'd like to put another explosive factory here. And this shouldn't be too hard to do. If I just kind of back up this levee right there. I can then just blow up these 2 right here. All the way down to the ground. And I can sneak in their explosive factory right in there. So that's not too bad. We'll do that too. Alright, we're just about halfway through the drought. And all of our tanks of water are filled up. And we're down to our emergency pumps. Which is kind of scary. But we still got some water in here. Which is not too bad. So we're doing alright. I think we'll make it through. Hopefully the next drought, before the next drought comes, we can get all these barrels completely filled up. That would be a lot better. It'd make me feel a lot better. Okay, and they put down this levee right there. So I can delete these 2. Right here. And then what we'll do is we will put some dynamite going down. And get those, and then we'll just kind of blow this whole chunk down so I can stick another factory right next door. They also finished up this back here, so I can start blowing those up. And we will get a high power shaft, as well as some regular shafts going over there. And we got to get this one blown up too. I'll get that high prioritized, because right now it's blocking off our scavengers. So once we get that one finished, then I can blow that one out and make the shaft go underneath. Alright, and our friend just put this dynamite, so I'll blow that up. Get our power shaft to connect it, and a platform to go over the top. I'm not sure the exact ratio between paper and explosives here. It looks like it'll just be like a 1-for-1, like 1 paper mill for 1 explosive factory, because an explosive gets made in 3 hours, and it takes 3 paper. And a paper mill is about an hour and a half, and it makes 2 paper. So basically, every 3 hours, 3.2 hours, you're making 4 paper, and every 3 hours, you're making 1 explosive. So this should be a good ratio. 3, and we'll have 3 explosive factories. I think that'll be a good ratio. Okay, and they finished this last one, so we'll get our last explosive factory in. And that looks great right there. Look at that. Alright, everyone. I think it was a great spot to end the episode. We got a ton of progress done today. We got our well-being up tremendously. You got more houses. Got all our explosives set up. Got all our infrastructure set up. And that means the next episode will probably have plenty of explosives to maybe blow some things up. Who knows what we're going to blow up. But thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye!